Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for June the 12th, 2024. I'm Mom, and he is Id. That's when you're supposed to say, oh, I'm Id. And this is the Hellspawn Jr., who will be sitting in my lap until my knee gives out. Good morning, Chris. And good morning, Daz.
Good morning.
How are
Time
you
is passing
today? Pardon?
too fast. Time is passing way too fast.
It depends on the moment. If I'm in the office, it passes way too slow. If I'm at home, it passes way too fast.
I just watched the clock and it was 11.
Mmm.
I was like, yeah, I got an hour before Mom comes on. Suddenly I see some notifications down in my Discord. It's like, what? Really?
Oh, 'tis magic time. Yes. Yeah, I will be sitting here. I've got 5 minutes for the show to go. I'm like, okay, I'll run a quick online errand, start up a project or something, and look, and I've missed the intro time, which is 5:52 a.m.
Ah,
It's like, shoot.
I don't know if you can hear the trumpets in the background.
No.
Yeah. Uh, really?
Nope. I can't hear him.
It's our air defense warning. It's
Oh.
blaring so loud it goes everywhere.
Ah, yes. That is the first
Apparently, we're
Tuesday.
getting attacked.
For us, it's the first Tuesday of the month at, I think it's 10 a.m. that they test the sirens.
Yeah.
And the people behind me have got basset hounds.
Oh, they're going nuts, aren't they?
They're adorable, but they will sit out there and and of course that triggers every dog in the neighborhood. Good morning, Rasul. Noise filters. Yes, I'm sure they are on. So anyway, let's see. I've got some AP damage in space on this account. So, oh, the ones built into Discord. No, that's what I meant too. Yeah, there's noise filters in Discord. Though sometimes you can hear the weirdest stuff in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, like this, I can't hear your sirens going. Of course, out here in the middle of the country, we don't have a lot of ambient noise. So far. We will see what happens this summer with the birds. And I gather it's a cicada year here.
It's a double.
It's a
It's a
double
double cicada.
cicada here.
Yep. Two broods are emerging this year.
So it sounds, if you haven't heard cicadas, the best description I've got for it is the sound of electrical overhead wires in a rainstorm, just everywhere.
Crackling electricity.
Yeah,
Kind of like electric maracas.
yeah. It's very interesting. Currently,
Seriously, you can't hear my silence?
no, not at all.
That's impressive, because it's so loud I can't hear myself think.
Wow. Yeah, no, I can't hear a thing.
Now?
Maybe a little background noise? Maybe.
Yeah, it's not triggering the mic.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not strange.
Well, I don't know what people have got for the morning, but I would like to do guillotine on this account.
Trying to find a safe spot so I can swap the games.
Okay. No worries.
Oh, that's okay. Do not use a baseball bat on a nuclear reactor.
You could. There's places in most reactors that are vulnerable, but you're going to be toasty.
Yeah, it detonated and blew my face half off.
Ah.
Quit, save, yes. Like on that, give me.
I'm going to put you down, little one. Oh, you're too big. You are too big. There you go.
What button was that? What was wrong with two-button mice?
Nothing. I have a 2-button mouse. Works fine. I can barely figure out how to use my keyboard some days. I'm not going to try and figure out a mouse that's got everything in the universe on it.
My mouse is like a transformer, so I'm just waiting for it to transform and attack my arm.
Think more Venom than Transformer. All of a sudden it's growing up your arm. Taking
Yeah,
over
I didn't need that mental image. So if you want me to just vanish into empty air, start talking about creepy, crawly, buggy stuff things. And I would be like, poof, gone.
You're right, Russell. I can touch my mouse button. I want you to know that it has no effect. On my other ones, it turns it into spinny. This one, it just lets you press it. So yes,
Hang on.
technically it does have 3 buttons. Might as well make myself some dilithium while you're finishing that up.
Mom, I'm waiting for the light.
Oh, okay. You said to wait for a safe space, so I was.
Yeah, I found I hit a nuclear reactor and blow up.
Well, that's one way to do it, yes. Anybody else want to join us for a little guillotine?
Normally it would, but everything hurts.
That's what you said. Well, it's going to hurt a different way when you get up here because it's going to be, oh, it's so cold this morning. I need a sweater. But it's a pleasant kind. No problems. Okay, I'm going to launch us for guillotine. Oops, no, I don't have Chris in here yet. Can't do that without Chris. Chris, I sent you an invitation. Oh, you're already invited to, team. Fine. I'll wait for you to accept. There's Chris.
And the sirens are gone.
Wow.
Now I have this after effect stuck inside my brains, just
Yeah.
blasting the sirens. Oh
We
my
will.
God. Ew.
So I was trying to explain that to somebody about once you've activated certain nerves, they will continue to fire for quite a while afterwards.
Yeah, like the tinnitus stuff.
Like what stuff?
When you get this E sound in your ear and it never goes away.
Oh, that's a whole different thing, yeah.
Oh yeah, tendonitis. Hate that thing.
Tinnitus. That's what.
Yep. So in grade school, we would do things like the teacher would give us a small amount of oil that smells like bananas, affectionately called banana oil. And we were to sniff it for 1 minute straight. And for the rest of the day, it was the only thing you could smell. Okay, so that was an interesting experiment. Yesterday, I had to pull some weeds out of the garden at work, and somebody's cilantro from last year had volunteered and was in my garden, so I pulled the cilantro out of my garden because I don't want it in my raspberries and strawberries. Thank you very much. I don't like cilantro. And now it's on my hands, and it's the only thing I could smell for like 6 hours was cilantro. I don't like cilantro.
I don't mind cilantro, but
It
never
does.
can keep it around fresh.
It does the soap thing for me.
Yeah.
So it tastes vaguely like soap, and then I will eat some foods that are heavily cilantro, like what is it? Vietnamese pho can have a ton of it in it, and it's like drinking a bowl of soap.
I get you.
Yeah. Am I in a shuttle? I am not in a shuttle. I am in my Vulcan to POW. Which better have AP on it. Yes, it does. Thank you.
Oh, that's why we think you're in a shuttle.
Little teeny tiny ship there, see?
It's like this tiny speck next to all the other ships.
No, I went back to doing some leveling of ships. I like my big ship better, but you know, if I just play the one ship, I'll never level any of these other ones. So, continuing my analysis of why my tab targeting is feh, it seems to want to stay on whatever I've tabbed on, regardless, until that thing's dead before it shifts to the next thing in line. Which is very annoying. Once I hit tab, I want it to shift to something else. It is not shuttle-sized. It's going to have a bunch of people on it.
I had key misactivations where my attack mode went into cooldown, but did not give me the skill.
Yeah, I've had a fair number of issues with
Key
that.
activations, that's like 45 seconds.
Yep.
Holy crap, kid.
One more, please. Come on. There it is. I'm heading for 3.
I'm heading for 6. These NPCs are doing exactly what they seem fit. I thought they were scripted, like, I'm gonna go to that point, and it's like the enemies that are supposed to come to me are flying over to one instead.
They're scared.
Yeah, but
They get there and they're like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's
they
Taz.
can't be there. It's like the NPC script, or like go from A to B, not go from A, then maybe C and D, then B. Okay, really?
Alright. I'm gonna head over to 4 here. Help out Rusty. Ooh! I blew up. No, I haven't done anything on this Rizul. I threw everything on here and just started playing it. My typical way of leveling a ship. Throw everything on, don't really give any cares or concerns to the ship. And if I like it, then I'll start tweaking it. 'Tis the mom way of playing some days. And then I get distracted, go do something else, come back to it a week later and wonder why things don't go well. Personally, I use it as part of my psychological study of myself. Why do I do things like this? Why do I go for fast over doing it right? And then go back to my childhood, where I was trying to impress people by being really quick to get things done, and therefore sometimes doing it the harder way, just so it's done. There we have introspection into mom. Because I'm American, not German. Technically, because I'm Swedish, not American.
I was just about to say, aren't you Swedish?
Yeah, I am Swedish.
What's your natural hair color?
My natural hair color? It's kind of brownish, blondish, very nondescript.
But you're
It's,
Scandinavian blonde, right?
yeah, there's definitely the Scandinavian blonde. When I go to visit my cousins, they're all the true Scandinavian blondes. But I also, my mom's side of the family is English, French, Native American, Canadian, kind of little of everything, but there's definitely some Mediterranean in there too. Because my sister has that, kind of olivey gold skin. But we
Yeah,
all
that's
have.
not unusual up here in Scandinavia. We get white skin.
Rizal says, I consider a person to be the nationality of the country they spend most of their life in. Well, that's true enough. I, however, spent most of my early life growing up with my very Swedish grandparents. And my very non-Swedish grandparents, the other ones. So a lot of cultural inflections on what to do as a kid. Not talking smack about my parents, but they weren't around a lot.
Were they party people?
Kinda, yeah. I'm going to try and say this as nicely as possible. My dad worked a couple 100 miles away from where we lived. And yes, my mom liked to party.
My mom was a party girl too, so
Okay.
she was like, I don't want kids anymore. I want to go party instead. And she partied to her death.
Well, because my dad wasn't around, my grandparents, who lived in the same town, took care of us. My mom's folks took care of us the most.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it was. My dad was always working, as was my mom. Was basically raised by my dad's mom.
Yep.
My dad's the worker, so he had the proper ethics, if you understand. And my mom was like this princess with pillows sewn under her arms, so she could never do anything. Hardest thing she ever did in her life was giving birth to me and my brother, and
Oh, she did that.
she pretty much checked out after that.
So Razul grew up with everything worth doing is worth doing right.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that one.
Yep. Oh, staging area is complete. Yay! Oh, good. Quick 1,000 lithium. Yay! All
Yeah,
right.
it never gets finished.
Oh, I'm notorious. When you see the 8,000 projects I've started and never finished, you begin to see where my life is. Sometimes, yes, everything is worth doing right if it's a spreadsheet, Rasul. I make killer spreadsheets. And then something's wrong. A cell is wrong. And you go back and spend hours and hours and hours figuring out which cell is screwed up. All right, I'm going to switch over to one of my other accounts. So I'm going to break this team up here and see what else I've got for damagey stuff to do. Right is the least amount of effort not to get yelled at. My folks didn't yell at me. They did the worst thing. They kind of just looked at you with those disapproving eyes of, you're not as good as your brother or your sister. And it's just like, of course, they did that to them, too. Which has been a great way for me to go, hey, remember what your parents did to you when you were growing up? Don't do that to your kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got into the other mindset. I will never have kids because I will never tolerate the chance that I could even have the possibility to have my upcoming.
Oh, yeah.
So,
My son doesn't want any kids either. Doesn't want to get married, doesn't want kids. I'm fine. That's your choice. I have Destroy Zenkethi ships on this account. So what have you got, Taz, that needs to be done? What have you got, Chris, that needs to be done? And good morning, Chosen.
Tetrion damaged ground, but stupid me didn't notice that until now, so I could have been done with it.
Chris has Terran ships. I would be game for some Terran ships. Taz, you up for some Terran ships?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Let me make a party here. Too bad there's no Tyrannid ships in stow. That could be really fun. Good morning, Cliff. How are you doing today?
It's just latching up onto our poor little ships and injecting them with biometal. Oh my god, no.
That'd be fun. And then they start Oh, that could be so much fun. Okay, no, there's a story to be written there too. Alrighty, let me launch us for... What are we gonna do? Terran ships could be Jupiter or Aratus? Oh, no worry, Cliff. Jupiter, Aratus, or Counterpoint? What's your preference?
Jupiter, that's the one that...
That's the 3 stations, and then you protect the 3 stations
from...
Chris says Aratus is more fun. I agree, but I was trying to give you guys some options in that one. Jupiter Aratus it is. I'll put that on advanced for us. And we are queued. Let's see what happens. The one with Janeway in it. Janeway's kind of in this one because she gives you your directions. But that's about it. And the one from Discovery. That would also be this one. They're the same episode. kind of. Because it's got Tilly in it. Of course, somebody else has to want to do it. I realize this hour of the morning people are not doing the random cues as much. What the heck? I'm here on the ground. I don't have any lithium to process. Are we in a flower bush? We were, yes. I will start doing something else and it will immediately trigger this to start. If this doesn't pop up shortly, I'll throw counterpoint into it as well. Might as well do some AP damage here on the ground while I'm waiting.
Do you have a mission called It's Relative? No, It's All Relative?
Can't think of that mission.
I can't remember it either, so I'm just gonna test out Chris's mission. Chris, this is your mission.
It can't be a mission, but it might be. Here we go. We will?
Yep.
Okay. I don't think it's a mission. It might be part of a mission, like, a chapter. Let's see, what am I at? 92, 82. See if I can kill these before we launch. And there's my 10,000. Good, 10,000 investment peaks all at one time. Yay! Perfect timing, and here we go.
The Terrans will be here soon to steal scientific data from engage their ship. We've been working finally.
And this is the Alliance Rex. Did I finish leveling this thing? Yeah, I did finish leveling this thing. Chris, you make that sound like a fashion statement. I'm heading over to... Oh, Chris is over at Alpha. I'll go to Beta.
Let's hope they get the job done. Defend the huddle projectors as best you can. We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our system. Rifts aren't going to close themselves. We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our system. Need to get those rifts under control. Rifts aren't going to close themselves. Need to clear on the ship to do their thing.
So how come if we are too close to a ship
They're
and
breaching
it does a
our
warp
system.
core breach, we blow up? But if they're close to that ship, they don't blow up. They being any NPC ship that's floating around.
You need to get those rifts under control. We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our system. Rifts aren't going to close themselves.
So if you don't close the portals, they only spawn data thieves?
They only spawn what?
Data thieves?
No, they spawn a lot of ships. Cruisers, battleships. They'll spawn everything.
It's only coming data ships out of my rifts.
Ooh.
I have 2 rifts open so far, and
Yeah, I mean, it'll spawn data thieves and they'll zip out really quick, but no, that's where everything else is coming from too.
no, I'm only getting data thieves. They are really easy. Oh, one escort.
See? See how the things spawn? Well, it's like the days you play games and they don't drop anything for rewards, and then the next time you go back and it drops everything. It doesn't seem to have a rhyme or reason to it.
Those rifts aren't going to close themselves.
I haven't done this on Elite yet, Cliff.
Did someone close my portal?
You need to get those rifts under control.
Or do they expand themselves?
Some people don't know that you have to close the portals. They just sit there and shoot things.
We've locked down the
No, that
Okay,
okay.
it's closed. Oh, good. Because the mission's out now, we gotta go shoot up Killy.
Howard giveaway was annoying. Speaking of annoying, did you like the little back door I put in your safe?
Enterprise is back near projector base.
Whoa. Feedback pulse.
With this, my ship is invincible.
Doesn't matter.
Give up already.
How am I? I am fine, thank you very much for asking. Well, there's always new players coming in. There's always players who have their own reasons for playing the game the way they play the game. Did she spawn in the same place twice? Tilly, 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 tilly.
Fast as is, don't know it.
What?
The Enterprise is going.
Yes, Chris is here with his crossfield.
Are you kidding me with this? My ships make me invincible. Give up already.
God damn it. If my firing mode fails, feedback pulse will kill me immediately.
Is there a feedback pulse on this one?
Yeah, all the little science ships that are doing shield has feedback pulse.
Alright, Killy, let's take care of you.
You know what?
Well
I'm
done.
done.
We sent the Terrans home with a message. You intend to test it.
That went nicely. Did you get your Terran ships, Chris? I figured it probably had in the first few moments there. Alright, let me try a different account here. Yes, those rifts won't close themselves. Oops, Tovin just died. Oh no, Tovin's dead again. What do you need to upgrade, or Chris, just the upgrade tokens? Let's see, I have Tholian ships and Herc frigates on this one. We could do Azure Nebula, we could do Swarm. I was not a fan of Discovery Cliff, as I've been less than subtle about saying, but now that it's all over, and I've got the bad taste out of my mouth, I think I may go back and attempt to watch it.
Attempt to watch what?
Discovery.
Oh.
It's like The Acolyte. Do something stupid in the first 10 minutes of this show, and I'm like, No. No, 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 no.
I'm not. I'm gonna crash out.
Alrighty, you take care.
If it,
I'll talk to you after work today. Well, Cliff, I made it through to season 2 because DT and Al Rivera were like, you know what, she gets even better. Season 3 I watched because I love Noah. That's it. Okay, I don't see that there.
I fell off at Strange New Worlds, and I haven't watched any Star Trek since.
Strange New Worlds is good. I'm enjoying it. Okay, I like Strange New Worlds. For me, it is good. But doesn't mean everybody likes it.
But yeah, I don't know. I might be done with Star Trek.
It needs
I'm
to
not- I'm-
kick
I'm
back
not
and refresh
ready.
itself.
No, they can't do that anymore. They don't.
I mean,
need to refresh
they
anything.
need to take
should
some time
actually
off of
continue
it.
with making the episodes like they did in TNG or TOS. But except from that, it's time to park it, I think.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They need to take time off. They need to take 10 years of no Trek
Yeah.
and let people rebuild their interest in it. All right. Would you guys be up for a swarm?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me send out invitations here. I've now got my television hooked up to my computer and my stereo hooked up to my computer. So I can sit there and actually watch things and have sound rather than listening to it through the laptop speaker.
That's a smart thing.
I wish they would have fixed the lighting. I know it's setting up the whole, milieu of the darker time, and so we're going to do minimal lighting. But you wind up missing so much of detail. Maybe they did that on purpose.
It's true.
But Discovery
I
Walks so
can't
Strange New Worlds could
understand
spring
why
like
we
a cheetah.
haven't been given the option to modify the graphics in game, because it's really starting to get outdated.
Yeah, it is.
And after playing around with a couple of engines that allow us for modding, it's not that hard to replace some textures.
No, but they're not going to do anything before January 1st at the earliest. That seems to be the go live with Deca taking over for Cryptic,
Yeah.
from what I have been told. Chris says, Discovery Walks so Strange New Worlds could spring like a cheetah, but Discovery could have sprung like a cheetah with some better writing. And that's the primary issue.
Michael Burnham crashed Discovery for me.
I think it was just the whole thing of throwing way too much on the table at once. You don't serve the appetizers, the main course, the dessert, and the cheese plate, and the salad all at once.
Yeah, but that's not what they did they?
Oh, they threw
They
everything.
pulled up a plate, steaming with shit, and just enjoy.
Language. I just think they didn't do a great job with what they could have done. Oh, do we not have this episode? Oh, there we go. But it takes better writing, and sometimes it takes a while to get everything going. I admit that a lot of times you can't get it. Why is that not triggered? Oh, is it that one? That one. There we go. But it's, to me, the same thing that they ran into when they were doing Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars.
They-
God damn it.
They did like the first draft and said, good enough, and we'll go with it. And that's fine when you're writing fanfic. You can have fun doing just, this, that, and the other. But if you're going to do a TV series, edit, craft. Spend a little time making a story that's good and consistent. Where's the 5th one? Oh, did I miss it? I missed one. Probably that one way over there. I'm going to miss this. Oh, 28 seconds. I might get this yet. Oh, what was that one? Let's see, so it surely is a matter of the feeling it's closed and is going... Hold on. Just noticing the rewatch of Discovery sits better with me than when I first watched it, so surely it's a matter of feeling it's closed and it's going somewhere.
Oh, I can't try myself to rewatch anything of that. It's like I just accept the fact that they are no longer made for my generation and I should go and find something else to watch.
And there's nothing wrong with that either, in my opinion. The problem I'm running into is there simply isn't that much that's good out there. Swarm does not want to pop for us.
Yeah, cat, you're being a bad cat today. Yeah. Go eat your spiders.
TV writing
My
is...
cat got so scared by a spider today, she ran away. That's what I demoted her from being a cat.
Shall I add something to the queue here so we can do one more before we're done for the day?
Aren't we doing Swarm?
What I'm trying to, it's been queued up here for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's add in... I don't know, what feels good? We've already done Guillotine for the event today. That's too fast. No, that's too long. Don't want to do that on this tune. Kittimer Vortex?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Wee woo.
Probably.
Well, TV writing is rushed these days because having a proper writing team is expensive.
It wasn't expensive for TOS season 1, 2, and 3. It
Oh, no,
wasn't
it definitely
expensive
wasn't
for
expensive.
Next Generation season 1 through 9. It wasn't expensive for Deep Space Nine season 1 through 7.
It was getting more expensive every time because they were going from doing small writing teams to now a writing team can be 7 people, 8 people, and it takes longer, but that's only part of it. You still need to get buy-in from whoever, the corporate entities, and a lot of decent episodes didn't exist because it went to corporate and they're like, yeah. Or when Gene Roddenberry was in charge, Gene Roddenberry was like, nope, that's not the feel we want for it. So a lot of good stories
Yeah,
just
but have
didn't
you
happen.
seen the behind the scenes
Yep.
for some of the older shows?
Yep.
It's like they are getting swarmed with fan fiction.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have any excuse for the crap they're putting out.
They can't do
There's no
fan...
excuse at all because I'm pretty sure they have like a skyscraper equivalent of scripts that has been handed to them for free by
But
fans.
they can't
And they
use
don't even
that.
want to look
They cannot accept that.
because
There's a lot of rules and regulations, but basically anything that's handed over to them as a fanfic thing, they just out of the box can't look at it. It's very rare. It has to go through some form of channels.
cat, go eat your spiders.
But you don't like spiders. They're crunchy and they don't like crunchy spider.
He eats every crawly thing as long as it is not bigger than the fucker that came at us today.
So I know they have accepted scripts that were done on spec, but that's going through the process. It's not just somebody sent them a script. want to say the Inner Light might have been one of those, because it came from somebody who wasn't one of their
I'm just
official writers.
referring to a very old interview with,
Yes.
I think it was the TOS writing crew and the TNG writing crew. And they were so amazed because they have had so many brilliant stories they
Oh,
could
yeah.
take from, thanks to the fans that were writing fan fiction to them. It was like they were saying, we can make Star Trek forever. Nothing will stop it. We have so much content.
Well, the reality
And
is we can make
now,
Star Trek forever and
20
better.
years later, we're sitting here and I don't have a bad enough word for telling what I'm trying to. Yeah, I don't have words.
The thing that's funny is the fans do have some better content. We don't have better production, but you look at things like Axonar, where they were trying to come out with some more original content, and for a number of reasons, Paramount was like, no, you can't make money off our IP. Okay, I get that, but here's a great IP. Why don't you guys pay us for it, and you can have it? And give us some credit.
There is an old Star Trek writer that has a YouTube channel and he writes a lot about this. I just don't remember his name. He's a skinny, red-headed dude with freckles.
That doesn't help me. I don't
Tiny
know who it
dude.
is.
Anywho, I've been watching his channel a lot,
Mhm.
and it seems like he has so much old school content, but none of it can be used because it's old school.
Yep.
And I don't even want to rewrite it. It's like, well, no one's stopping you. Sometimes I feel like these shows one time made fun of the bullies, and it's only the bullies that are left in charge, and they are like, fuck this shit.
Well, let's admit Star Trek was very much nerd-centric for the viewers, but I think they forgot how passionate we can be about our nerdiness. It's a Joshua.
Hello.
Hello.
I got some really nice endeavors today.
Oh, what'd you get?
AP damage ground,
Nice.
kinetic damage space, and polaron damage space.
So, you got fun stuff to do today. I'm gonna get a language button on this, Cliff. I have my Stream Deck. It is out. It's still in the box, but it is out. It's not in the closet with all of my junk anymore. I'm gonna get that one soundbite of Killy going, language. I'm happy if I can get anything done around the house over the weekends. So the screens got up last weekend so all my windows can be open. Yay! And I've got the backdrop here so I can start doing this with my webcam again, which unfortunately means getting up early enough to take a shower before the show. I'm watching Klingon Pop Warrior, and she's got her makeup on, she's got lipstick on, and I'm thinking, I can't remember the last time I actually bothered to get makeup on. For anything. No, that's not true. I did it for a wedding.
That sounds like the bravest thing a girl can do today.
What, wear makeup?
Not wear makeup.
Oh, not wear makeup. It's not at my office. I don't think any of the women there wear makeup. Bravest thing you can do at my office is go with open-toed shoes because it's a no-no and the rest of us are wearing steel toes.
Aha!
We have a policy. If you're on production, you do have to wear your safety glasses and your steel toes. And if you're going over by the welders, long sleeves and pants. And at that point, it's like, yeah, makeup. Don't think so.
I have a phobia about toes.
Well, we don't have anything where you would have a piece of equipment drop on your feet that could do it. It's more a
No,
Just-
I just can't see other people's toes. I go like,
open-toed shoes. I thought you meant steel-toes.
Yeah.
People have things about
no,
steel-toed
no,
boots.
I can't see other people's toes. I'd be like, no, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, my husband was that way too. Well, hey, it's magic time for me. I'm gonna go. Yes, I'm gonna apparently go feed the dogs who have already eaten breakfast, but are sitting here going, but we need breakfast, Mom. So, on behalf of Moopsy in the Morning, I want to wish everybody a wonderful day. I'm not going to be on this evening officially, but we might be here doing some of this stuff. So everyone have a wonderful day, and as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.